Hey, ladies and gents, I am back with a 416, Object 416. This is Mass and his dad, Trooper. They are playing an Altair 8 match. Mass has told me that he is trying to get the number one spot on the NA server with this tank, and he's currently sitting second place in the in win rate. So he has been working rather diligently on this tank. I have this tank. I haven't played it a whole lot, but watching him play this, he makes it look easy. So he's on his way over here to the 9-0 line. Trooper's on his way into town, and this is actually a pretty nice map. And you'll watch what he does here. This is how you win this map, which is control the second bridge, the waterway there. He's pushing up here. He's got a bulldog. Ooh, it's Busta Rhymes. No way. Sweet. Pushes up here with his lights, and he's got a nice selection of tanks. He's got a KR, a Short Spanzer, E4, a 112, and a Chronovon incoming here. Tries to knock out a quick shot on the 54 Mod 1, but doesn't quite get it. Then you're going to see some of this, how he, watch him how he positions his tank here on this 54 Mod 1. He's not really showing much of his tank, just enough to get a shot up and over top. Puts a shot into his, I'm assuming, upper plate from the angle of it, but the 54 Mod 1's like, yeah, you know what, I'm just going to sit here and take it. And I'm surprising how fast, like I said, I have the tank, but I haven't really played it very much, so I'm not exactly terribly sure about how accurate this gun is, and it looks like it's actually pretty accurate. Tries to get a shot in on the Lion, I should say. Pushes back over, gets a critical hit on the 54 Mod 1. He switched to premium rounds here and is trying to get shots through his turret. Surprisingly enough, that 54 Mod 1 actually did pen his own turret on this rather low slung tank. So he's peeky poking here. He's trying to see what he's got. He's got the Louvet over here to the side. CDC gets a lock on him, comes over the top, and yeah, finishes him off. Got a Scorpion G, a 34, T54 Mod 1, and you're gonna see him just work this ridge. Nice, real nice. Scorpion G has no clue what's going on. 34 can't hit him. The Louvet's like, yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do here. Do I shoot him? Do I not shoot him? Do I drive in the water? 34 gives him a side. He would have been better off if he would have stayed there. Gets a nice fire on the 34. The E4, yeah, that is an awesome position with an E4. We're going to hide in a bush. That isn't big enough to cover the tank. And we're going to camp base too, you know. Oh, gets a big round from the CDA for 387. Puts a shell into the Louvet for obvious reasons, because not only do you do damage, but you also get the assist damage. And that really goes toward his 3 MOEs and of course, moving him up in the standings on the NA server with this tank. E4 is hanging out. Gets a nice shot into him. I'm surprised the CDA, which is right there, finally shows up. So Mass is looking for that cupola on the top. This gun is surprisingly accurate. I really didn't think it was going to be that accurate, but I guess with the 100 millimeter, it's probably got T54 type accuracy, which isn't too bad. So he's looking for that top on the top. Finishes him off. 276 damage. CDA's dead. Oh no, not quite. So he's got the 8.8 here. He's sitting at 3309 for damage. 1600 assisted. So he pulls in here on the 8.8. Billy Bob Joe is playing that tank strong. Nice hold down position. He gets tracked. Like I said, this is how you rack up assist damage. You just keep that track nice and knocked off. Unfortunately, everybody else is having trouble with the 8.8. Obviously, when he's hold down like that, it's not an easy thing to do. So he gets up to 4,000 damage, 2200 spotted, and we're only a little over 4.5 minutes into the game. Trooper looked like he died in town, but I think his son's going to avenge him here. And this tank, from what I remember, has got some ridiculously good camo. So he moves up in here, tries to get himself in a nice position right there. See, watching that, guys? He moved back behind that bush, so he does not get shot, or actually, mutant cannot see him. He's getting the spotting damage for it, up to 2,700. Still sitting at almost. We'll give him 4K. CDA. He didn't go far enough into town, and he got wrecked. So that leaves a 34, a 110, and it looks like a T32. The E5, I'm sorry. The E5 is sitting here. He's turned the wrong way. Mass got a little too far up. Now he's down here in cover and doesn't get the shot. He's at 4,500 right now with 2769. Puts a nice shell into the idler. That's how you do it right there. Puts him at 4915 and 3,400 assisted. Oh, can't quite get the T10, but he does get the track shot on him. So great game by Mass. Puts him at, we'll just call it an even 5,000 and 37-35 so far. Yep. And I can't believe they capped. So yeah, great game by Mass. 5K damage and 3,735 assisted. This is probably going to go a long ways toward him actually getting to be number 1 on the DNA server in this tank. But once again, good job, Mass. Great game.